The Song of Solomon is a story of the life of Milkman III. In the book, the people inside don't often see eye to eye and argue and fight. Two main examples throughout the story are the two best friends, Milkman and Guitar. Each of the boys grew up around each other, but with very different backgrounds. Milkman was part of a wealthy family who was accustomed to the fancier lifestyle. He had his father to help him along the way and teach him right from wrong. He learned a lot from his father and began to follow in his footsteps as a child. Guitar was part of a poor family in which money and food was scarce. His father was murdered by being sawed in half when he was a child, so he was pretty self-sufficient and had to learn from his own mistakes. As a boy, he had to help his mother because of their different backgrounds. His family. They have different views on the world around them and argue about it. No matter how much they argue or don't see eye to eye, they still always remain friends. Early in their friendship, it was hard for Milkman to even see Guitar because both of them were always busy. Milkman was working for his father, and Guitar was roaming the streets. But when they were together, they usually hung out at the barber shop and had a few drinks while they discussed things. One of their main disputes comes when they learn about the murder of Emmett Till, who had been stomped to death. Guitar was outrageous when the other people were talking about it, as if it was Emmett's fault. Milkman said that he was just a crazy guy who had no business being down there, and Guitar furiously disagreed. This then leads to the Guitar's secret, something that he isn't supposed to tell anyone, but he has a great amount of trust in Milkman, since they have been friends for a long time. Guitar reveals that he is in a secret group known as the 7 Days. This group was created to keep the population of black and white people even. There are 7 people in this group, one for each day of the week, designated to their days for murder. So say if a white man were to murder a black man, then that same day of the week, the person of the group whose day it is, gets a mission to kill a white man close to the same age and close to the same way that it happened. Guitar was the Sunday man, so if a black person were to get killed on Sunday, it would be him who would get the mission. Guitar needs the gold in order to buy some explosives to complete one of his 7 days missions of a church bombing, in which 4 African American girls were murdered.